Good morning, guys. This is Shavanis Humantocracy-X. Remember, I told you guys that the show will be start today, Saturday the 10th, 2008, on March. But today I'm going to interview Garry Jenks. He's a fellow member of Trentonian. He's from Trenton. So we're going to talk to him just for a few minutes. And we're going to ask him a few questions. But the show will only last 30 minutes. Please be ready to listen what he has to say, and at the end he's going to give much information as he can. Please stay tuned to watch this live video. I'm going to present Garry to you guys. Please welcome Garry.
Good morning. My name is Garry Jenks. I've been here for 4 years now, doing the best I can, making a good situation out of a bad situation. True indeed, God has been good to me, and this is a rough and it's a struggle here, day for day, but I try to do the best I can. I stay prayed up, do whatever I can to survive, because that's what it's all about, survival. One day, looking forward to the best day where I can get a break in life and get a job and go to work and put myself back together again. I've been unemployed now for about 3 or 4 years, and I'm getting older. Right now I'm 60 years old, and I think I got a few more years of work in me, but I'm doing the best I can. With this program here, this is a great organization of crafts, and they're helping me out a whole lot. It's a great program. Structure, that's what it's about. Rebuilding and putting a person's life back together again. And I'm for all that. And I recommend that to anybody who want to try to put yourself back together. Come out the streets, and there's a whole life ahead of you. And it's great.
Okay, Garry, I'm going to ask you a few questions. So, you know, this show is about human, right, human righteousness,
Yes.
To help out.
Right.
But let me ask you this. How long you been on the street?
4 years. 4 years.
So what do you used to do before you end up homeless? What do you do?
I was a machine operator. I worked every day in a factory. I did factory work, and I had a nice apartment and everything. Not getting laid off, not paying my bills. I got evicted. I was never really able to put myself back together again after my unemployment ran out. So I ended up homeless and on the street. I ended up at a shelter, homeless shelter for men. And it's just one big cycle. You can be here today like 4 years. I would have never thought I'd have been here 4 years. But I'm trying every day, and it's just hard. You got people from all over, from New York, from Philadelphia, from South Jersey, everywhere. But I'm putting my best foot forward. I'm getting interviews like with these people here, like with y'all. You're giving me a chance in an interview to help put myself back together again, and I can't wait.
Okay, give me a little bit detail about your background or your family information. So where do you come from? Where did you raise?
I was raised here in Trenton, New Jersey. My father was a blue-collar worker, a factory worker. I got a public school education. I finished high school, 12th grade. I did some auto body work in college and everything. That's skills, you know what I mean? And brick mason. I can paint. I got pretty good skills, you know. Read a ruler real good, read semantics. It's just getting a break, because in this part of New Jersey, sometimes work can be slow. So you have to go back to school and retrain yourself, get into the programs. That's what I come to realize. I got to retrain myself and go back. You know, so that's where I'm at.
Do you have any family in Trenton or relative?
Yeah, I got 2 brothers, and I got my daughter. My brothers are retired because they're older than me, and they worked all their life. You know, it's a hard pill to swallow when you worked all your life and then you end up homeless. It's like, you know, you got to get yourself back together. Going back to school, whatever I got to do, whatever it takes. That's what I'm ready, willing, and able. Put it like that. Whatever's necessary. Right now, I'm trying to go back to school. I'm trying to get into a program where I can get housing.
do you get in contact with them, with your family, or I mean your kids,
Not too,
or a
not,
distant family?
well, not too often. I mean, maybe once or twice a year. But they got their own lives too. You know, I can't beat them down with my problems. You know, I'm the one caused this not paying bills on time, mismanagement of money. I mean, it can happen to anybody.
Did they try to help you or look out for you
Well, they
where you're
help.
located?
They help with not financially. I mean, a few dollars here, a few dollars there, but it's not enough. I mean, I need regular employment. I need a roof over my head. You know, structure. It's all about structure. Putting
Okay.
myself together again,
Okay.
and that's what I need.
So, I mean, another question: what's a typical day look like for you on the street? What do you do every day when you wake up? I mean, tell me a little bit.
It's hard. I mean, through through prayer, with God on my side. If it hadn't been for God, I don't know where I would be. It's a rough day, but I try to stay optimistic, positive. I'm a positive thinker. I believe I can do anything if I get the chance and an opportunity and put myself in position to do something positive. I'm always looking for work. Going back to school is another option, but I'm trying. Every today's a little bit better than yesterday. It snowed. To me, I see money. Trying to go out and shovel, make $1, you know, so I can
Okay.
eat, you know.
So you talk about going back to school, Gary. I mean, which is a good thing. But what is your goal? What do you want to accomplish when you say going back to school?
Well,
Tell me a little bit.
Okay, maybe take up another trade. Everything is around electronics now, in that field. Maybe a tire tech or something, auto mechanic, electrician. There's always room for that. I don't have my driving license because my license is suspended, but going back to school to be a tractor trailer driver, it's never too late, you know. They haven't thrown dirt on me, but as long as I got breath in me, I can work, you know.
Okay, which is a great idea. I mean, did you try to find help, or you just think about it and not to do anything?
Well, I try to get help, but it's a long line. Anytime you go to the unemployment office, you're going to see 150, 300 people in line. You know what I'm saying? Or 150. You got to wait your turn. But I get in that line. It might be 2 hours, 3 hours. Might get there and say, come back after lunch.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I get there at 12, quarter to 12. Lunch is on the way to 1:30.
Okay.
I got to sit and wait. I mean, it's a daily process. It's a grind. I got to stay on it. Every day is different.
Yes, it's really hard. But let me ask you this. I mean, what is your main obstacle? I mean, what hold you back from not successful in your life? Just talk to me, Gary.
More like being a procrastinator. A
Okay.
person who thinks about something and don't act on it.
Okay.
And I mean, a dreamer. It's good to dream, but if you're not going to put yourself forward, those dreams can't come true.
True.
And if you sit around procrastinating day after day, nothing never gets done. And I fell into that category, procrastination.
Okay.
And that's no good. If you don't get up off your behind and work, I got to go to the job because the job's not going to come to me.
Okay. But let me ask you this. I mean, we've been talking just for a few minutes now. Appreciate your help, Gary. But let me ask you this. Did you ever end up in a conflict on the street while you are homeless? Tell me a little bit.
Sure. I mean, there's all kind of controversial issues out here. People don't want to see you work. They get jealous. You can't come around talking about, well, they're hiring here and hiring there. They don't want to hear that. Street people.
But let me stop you just for a little bit, Gary. You say people don't want you when you get a job. They're getting jealous. Who are those people? I mean, that's people that from your community?
Yes. People like myself that's homeless. They
Okay.
want to keep you down. They don't want to see you progress. They don't want to talk about doing better, getting housing, feeding yourself, or working. They don't want to hear that.
Okay.
They want to knock you down and keep you down. You know, and that's not my way. I don't think that way. So to avoid all that, I don't talk about it. I just
Okay.
be about it. I don't talk about anything. You know, because they're not positive people. They're negative. You can't start no car with two negatives. You need a positive and a negative.
True.
And I
true.
try to stay away from that.
Okay, so just in case you get in a conflict, how do you resolve it? I mean, how did you
Well,
fuse? I mean, diffuse the conflict?
Silence.
How do you stop it?
Silence is golden. I don't say anything at all. Have a nice day. You got that. I'll see you later. And I walk away.
Okay, good. Let me ask you this last question, Gary. I mean, if you want to say something to those people that's watching you now, what do you want to tell them, or what do you want the local government or the federal government to do for you in this situation?
Well, I know there's help out there. If they can just reach out and send representatives out in the street and help the homeless people like yourself. Give us a chance. Don't discriminate because a person has been incarcerated or because a person hasn't worked in 2 years and you want the most qualified person to get the job. Give us a chance too. I don't care if it's sweeping streets. Give me a chance at it. You know, that's all I'm asking. Equal opportunity is how it should be. If I qualify, put me to work.
Okay. Do you think? I mean, I'm not saying that, but I'm gonna ask you that question anyway. Do you think the local government put you guys down or neglect you guys?
Sure they do. Sure they do. It's part of the system. It's almost like a game, but it's not. This is the reality. It's no game. It's not funny. First should be last, and last should be first. That's the game they're playing. You know, I've been homeless for 4 years. You can have a guy come up tomorrow or today. He's been homeless 6 months. He'll get a chance before I get a chance. Why? Because I've been homeless the longest. And it doesn't seem like I'm trying to progress when he's only been homeless 6 months.
Okay.
He just got out of work, so we're going to put him back to work. It's not fair. It's
so
not right.
If I understand based on your statement or your logic, you said that you are homeless just for 4 years.
Yes.
Someone might end up homeless just for 6 years. He received the help. I mean, 6 months. I'm sorry, and then he received the help first.
Right.
But it seems like it's depend who you know to receive the help.
That
I
too.
mean, in a sense,
It's
like
not what you know, it's who you know.
yeah, who you know.
Right.
It's like pay to play.
Right.
So, what do you want the government to do to stop those kind of? I'm not going to call it discrimination.
Right, that's what
to
I'm
stop
gonna say. Stop
this
the
process.
discrimination. Look out for the small man. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have a college education and I only have a high school education. If I'm certified and not qualified, I'm able to do the job. Give it to me. Give me a chance. That's all I'm asking. I mean, I'm not the only. You got over 300 people in that shelter. You know, not too far from here. All of them's unemployed, but we get a chance. We need employment. We need more help, more government assistance. We need more proceeds, money to put into this system, or to help us, or to get us retrained. That's what we need.
That's a good idea, and I hope everything goes well. So let me say this before we end the show. When you talk about shelter, is there a certain time in the afternoon when you have to go to sleep, or at night you have to be at the shelter? What's the time?
You have to be in 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock in the afternoon to get in. And then you can sleep. You're up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You eat breakfast. You take a shower that night, and then you're on your way on your daily grind, looking for a job or whatever you got to do.
So, I mean, when you say 4 o'clock, you have to be at the shelter.
Right.
What about just in case you come late? For example, at 4:30 or 5 o'clock, what's going to happen?
You're not going to receive a bed. You're going to get a chair, and you're going to sleep in a chair. 2 chairs. You'll sit up like that and go to sleep because all the beds
you
are
mean
filled.
inside the shelter?
Inside the shelter. That's how it is. You'll receive all the beds will be filled. They only have like 138 beds. After that, you're going to sleep in 2 chairs downstairs.
Okay. So in the morning, what time you guys wake up?
5 o'clock. 5 o'clock in the morning, each and every morning.
That's when at 5 o'clock you guys
Get up.
have to exit the building.
No, we have to get up and eat. We'll exit the building between 6:30 and 7 o'clock.
Okay, so that's the time you guys wake up
Right.
and eat. So how many times a day you guys being?
Well, they eat here 3 times a
receive
day.
food?
They eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but I'm only here 2, breakfast and dinner.
Okay.
And I'm looking for employment.
Okay. So how long you been looking for employment?
Going on 4 years now. I haven't been able to receive no food stamps or any of that, you know. I mean, it's been hard for me, you know. I don't know if you want to call it a stroke of bad luck, stroke of good luck. It's good luck because I'm still here. But
Okay.
I am receiving some type of help. I'm trying. They're trying. It's just a long process. That's all. I got to weather the storm. I'll make it. God's on my side.
That's good when you say God is on your side. I mean, you don't mind to ask you what is. I mean, I know everybody believe on something.
Right.
I mean, what is your religious affiliation?
Well, I would say I'll be a Baptist. Christianity, Baptist, you know. But God is good. You know, I mean, there's a lot of people here. I made it to 60. They haven't seen me. 60, 40, 30. A lot of people dead and gone. I mean, it's rough sleeping on the street, sleeping in abandoned buildings, sleeping in cars. It's rough. You can't live like that. People attack homeless people. Just because I say I'm homeless, they'll attack me. And try to do bodily harm to me. I mean, you have to any situation, look at it with, in a respectful way. I respect the men there, the women, and everybody else. And I have to go by their rules and regulations.
Okay, let me ask you this, Gary. You say you're a Baptist, right?
Yes.
But since you are in need that bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do like the church organization stop by sometimes to help you guys?
Yeah,
I mean,
they do.
Talk to me about this.
They come out and they bring clothes. They feed us on Saturdays and Sundays whenever they get a chance. But because food is not allowed inside the shelter to eat it, you have to eat it outside.
Okay.
That the church people leave and give. But socks, underwear, shoes, whatever coats, whatever type of garments I need to put on, church people do come out here and they'll hand it out.
Okay. So that's all they do for you guys. Just
Yes.
help you on food. They don't
Right.
help you guys find a job
No.
or anything like that.
No. You have to do that on your own.
Okay. But anyway, which is a great help if the church come over or stop by to help you guys. That's also good, but this is not the major thing, you know. But anyway, Gary, appreciate that you talked to me, and I hope to see you next time.
All right.
Just for the show. I don't know if you have anything else to say.
No, I'm good. I'll see you next time around. Hopefully I'll be employed and have my own home.
Okay, guys, this is Humantocracy-X show. Stay tuned next time, so you will watch the next episodes. Just like I said, every Saturday you will have a live video with the homeless. Stay tuned and be safe.